Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 9 in my Automate Everything Minecraft series. In today's episode, I am going to be doing some work in my workshop here, and the first thing I need to look at is this right here. All of this system is completely backed up because it is full of items. And now the problem lies right here. There are several things that are not sorted out yet, and so they're just kind of stuck here in limbo. So what I need to do is I need to grab some item duct, and I need to add a way for these things to get out of here, because right now this servo is the only thing pulling items out of this particular modular storage unit, and it only pulls these 12 things out. So what we need to be able to do is get items from out of here and into these modular storage units. Now I've added some between episodes, and I've also added a trash can for some cobblestone, but we need to be able to get the things out from here to these guys over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig underneath real fast, and hopefully this won't be too difficult, and we are going to be adding some item duct right here. Now, before I actually connect this up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap on a servo here, and we are going to whitelist things. We are going to have it round robin mode and set it to always on. Now we need to grab the things that we actually need to pull out of this. So we need amber to be pulled out, apatite, Certus quartz. I'm not sure if this particular system makes charged Certus, but it does not look like it at this point. So coal, cobalt. Okay, that was made separately. I don't need to pull that out. Diamond, emerald, lapis. So there are several things that need to be pulled out that I don't have being pulled out yet. Rare earths, redstone. I don't think I have this being pulled out either. Ruby and sapphire, I think, are the last few items here. So how many items do we have here? We actually have 13. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to find... Okay, we don't make very many rare earths. I'm actually not going to have that be sorted right now. Unfortunately, my Signalum servo only allows me to sort 12 items, so we can do this. Now I guess there's actually another way I could have done this. I could have had this servo down here be blacklist of the same 12 items as this is whitelisting, and so anything that could not be pulled out by this servo would be pulled out by this servo. And you know what? That might actually be the best way to set this up. But for right now, what I need to do is I need to set up these servos up here, or these filters up here. So let's see here. We have, let's do redstone here. Not do cobblestone there. And then, okay, so redstone, lapis, diamonds, emeralds. I'm trying to put the kind of important things first. And then the things that I don't have room for, because I don't think I have enough modular storage units here, I can just have in kind of a random chest. Certus, coal. I will have a lot of apatite, whether I actually ever use much of it at all or not. It can be there. And then we can do resonating, peridot. You know what? Let's do peridot, sapphire, and ruby all in the same one. And then we can do amber and rare earths. Okay, so next I have a bunch of signs here. So let's actually... I think I have everything sorted here, so let's go ahead and hook this up. And I am going to change this down here to a blacklist in a second, but first let's let it start pulling things out, and let's set up some signs. So we have redstone. I don't know why we're getting random things in here, because this should not be getting anything other than, oh, because it's blacklisted. Oh, whoops. So anyways, now that that's fixed, lapis, redstone, diamonds, emeralds, certus. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I can do this off camera, I'm going to set up a bunch of signs for what exactly is being sorted where, and then I am going to be right back. Okay, so for the most part, I have this thing completed. I will need to add a few things to this whitelist, and I know that for a fact I will need to add platinum ingots to that, but for the most part, this system should be functional. I also do still need to change this over to a blacklist of the same items that this has, just to make it a little more efficient. But for right now, it should be pretty good. It should not have too much of a backlog of items, so that's pretty good. So the next thing I'm going to do real fast is I'm just going to add some stone to most of this area right here, just to make it look a little bit better. I'm going to keep this one blank because I will need to change out this filter and add a bigger filter so that I can add more things to this whitelist as I need. So basically, this is mostly completed. The next thing I want to do in this area is to add a bunch of machines. And that's because I have a few machines in my old workshop area and down in my old main building. Oh my goodness. But whoops. But I would like them to be over here with my items. So I have a list of things I want to build, and so let's kind of get started on this. So first of all, let's grab some glass. Let's actually make some things before we actually grab some stuff. And in this area, I have added a crafting station, which allows you to pull items from a chest. I have items that I will use a lot of in this chest, like iron, tin, gold, etc., redstone, stuff like that. Anyways, let's get started. So I have a list of machines that I would like to have, which includes 2 pulverizers, 2 magma crucibles, 1 fluid transposer, which I have not built yet, 2 redstone furnaces, an induction smelter, and an alloy smelter. So first off, let's get started with the thermal expansion machines. And if you've watched my series, you've noticed that the thermal expansion machines pretty much all require this machine frame here. So let's get started on making some of these. Now, first off, I need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of these things. So let's get started on these guys. And I have no idea what that water bucket was doing there, but we need 8 of these. So let's go ahead and make 8 of these. And then we can actually make 8 of these guys. So that's cool. Let's toss the remaining glass in there. I cannot sort this from here, but that's perfectly fine. Let's start building some of the random machines. First off, I know I need 2 redstone furnaces, so I need 4 of these guys, if I remember right. So let's redstone furnace. Where are you? So I also will need 8 of these, so let's go ahead and make those. Because once again, thermal expansion. Their recipes are very, very much alike, to be honest, which is kind of helpful if you kind of know what you're doing. I'm going to need at least 4 of these. I think I'm going to need more copper gears, but I'm not entirely sure, so let's just go ahead and make 4 for right now. And we should have enough for 2 redstone furnaces. Okay, so that's good. Let's look at the pulverizers. So I believe I'm going to need a couple of pistons here, which I do not have. Okay, so wood. No, I need 3 if I remember right. And then make 4 pistons. What else don't I have? I need more copper gears. I kind of figured I would, but I didn't know that for a fact. Flint. I should have some flint over here. I should, but I don't. Okay, I know I do have some flint. Okay, that guy is still here. I know I have some flint somewhere. Let's just grab all of the flint we have. Let's also grab some ink because that's kind of valuable as well. I don't know where that guy's at. Anyways, can't get me now. And 2 pulverizers. Cool, cool, cool. Let's actually put the finished machines up here. 2 magma crucibles. And one of them will be beside a fluid transposer. Magma crucibles are really cool machines. They allow you to melt down fluids. Almost kind of like the Tinker's smeltery, but you can do... Well, I don't know that you can actually do more things with the Tinker's smeltery. I don't know that I have any hardened glass with me. I should have a little bit left over from earlier, or from a few episodes ago. So let me go check and see if I have any of that. Run, run, run. And if I do, it should be right here. And I do. Cool. I'm also going to grab some plastic. I might as well. While I'm here, grab some fluid duct. Okay, that should be alright. Hopefully I don't need to make too many more trips over there. Okay, so let's see here. I didn't grab netherrack. I should have grabbed netherrack. Do I have any netherrack? I do. Okay, so I need the netherrack because I need to make nether bricks. Nether bricks are made by smelting netherrack, so I need 8 per magma crucible, so I need to smelt 16 of these guys. So let's get rid of our excess real fast and then find a furnace. Okay, so let's not use that furnace because it's doing things. Let's use these furnaces. And you know what? I'm glad I'm using these furnaces because there's already nether bricks over here. I kind of thought that maybe I made some nether bricks. So that's cool. I only need 16 of these, so real fast, let's drop off what we don't need. Okay, cool. For these, what don't I have everything? Cool. And so now I need a fluid transposer. Fluid transposers work in tandem with the magma crucibles in a lot of cases. And so we're going to have them sitting beside each other. I need a bucket. I wish that when I shift clicked, the things would go back into the chest, but they don't. But I'm glad that it works like it does. So I'll take the good with the bad here. And I have everything I need for fluid transposer. Cool. Now the last thermal expansion machine I need is an induction smelter. And I think I need some Invar for that, but I actually have some. Not with me, I don't think, but... Ooh, sand. I don't know about the sand. Invar gear. Okay, so I have the Invar right here. Do I have sand? I'm sure I have sand somewhere. So let me go find that. And if I have sand, it should be... Oh my goodness, do I not have sand? I'm gonna be... The thing is, I can actually make sand somewhat quickly. I have sand. Cool. So let's just grab all of the sand from there and race it up here. I believe I need 2 of the sand. So once again, I'm going to drop the rest of it off over here. And I should probably eat. There we go. 1 invert gear and 1 induction smelter. Cool. Now that I have all of these machines, there's what? I think 1 more machine actually. Only 1 more machine I need to make, and that is an alloy smelter. So let's see if we can't make one of those real fast. I need 3 of these guys. That's cool. Some energized bimetal gear. And I think I have some energetic alloy over here. Think. I do. I have just enough. So let's actually grab the rest of it from right there. Iron nuggets. I don't have iron nuggets, but we can make those pretty easily. Okay, I also made some more grains of infinity over here because I know they will be helpful. So that's not a problem. Need 2 of these gears. Need 2 of these gears. I need a cauldron. And then I need a machine frame. Simple machine chassis. And then I need an industrial powder coating. I think I have a few left over from a couple episodes ago, but I'm not sure where I put them. So I need to find those. I don't think they'd be over here. I don't think they would be over here either, but they might be. Might as well check. Kind of think they'll be right here if I... There we go. Okay, so I think this works in the induction smelter. It does. So let's actually bring the rest of these over. And let's also bring these gears. And since we have some more plastic with us, let's get rid of that. Okay, so now we have this. I need 2 iron ingots, which I definitely have right here. Okay, so this is the alloy smelter. Next thing I need to do is I need to grab some energy or some energy conduit, and then we can hook it up to one of our power systems. And I think, not sure which power system I should hook it up to. I think I'm going to do the power system that powers this because it has a little bit more capacity. But anyways, we have something like 9 machines. So what I would like to do is have them start out here and go over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. And then the energy conduit will be... I don't even need to dig that out. But anyways, let's drop off a bunch of crap we don't need for right now. So that's basically everything that's not on the top row. I probably will need some stone. So let's grab an energy cell. That way this has its own kind of power circuit. And some hardened flux duct. We don't need, I don't think, anything more than that for right now. And so we can just kind of steal power from over here somehow. So let's see what our best option might be. I think, yes, we should be able to just steal power from right there. And then we can run this kind of underneath here. Okay, so I think how I'm going to do this is... Okay, first of all, let's find out how hard covers are to make. Because I don't really remember. Stone cover. Okay, structural duct is super simple to make. And then, okay, covers are super simple to make. So let's make a few covers because how I want to do this, I want to have the battery in the wall here. So one of the circuits needs to come in from the back, but one needs to come in from the bottom. And I can use covers to cover up the circuit from the bottom. So let's just dig this out like we want. And I want the battery right here just to so I have a visual of exactly how much power I have in this energy cell. And I can also upgrade it as I please. So I think the in circuit will be from the bottom and the out circuit will be from the back. So it will lurk something like this. Okay, so the in circuit. No, I'm going to have to reverse this. The out circuit's going to be to the bottom. The in circuit's going to be from the back. And that is because we will have to do this. To keep the circuits separate. That way they don't have to cross or anything. And I might have just enough conduit here. Barely. Cool. So we can get rid of that. Let's make some structural duct. That requires iron nuggets and lead ingots. I might have everything I need already over here. Iron. Nugs. Cool. And now for stone covers, it's pretty simple. Just structural duct, stone. And then you have your covers. And the covers, you can just click on like that. And boom. Cool. Covers are really nice to have. They can really clean up an area. So let's get started. Let's throw down our machines. Let's not get rid of that. Let's do furnaces, and I'm going to get rid of all of the outputs essentially on most of the machines here, not all of them. The induction smelter. Let's do the magma crucibles next. This one will have no outputs or inputs. This one, however, will have an output to the right, which will go to the fluid transposer. That will need an input from the left. So the output fluid will go directly into the fluid transposer. I actually probably will need an output on top for this magma crucible because it will be, I will use this to like fill tanks and stuff or something like that. I'm not actually sure what I'll be using that for, but anyways, I'll have it. So next I'll do the pulverizers. So that's cool. And then lastly, the alloy smelter. And that will have, it has no outputs or inputs by default, which is cool. I also need a capacitor for that, and I kind of forgot about that, but that's cool. We can deal with that. So I think this is pretty cool because now I can see exactly that, hey, I do have plenty of power for these machines, and I can run them as I please. Let's go ahead and make that capacitor. I know I'm going to need, I think, 2 grains of infinity, so let's grab those real fast. I know they're over here. There we go. Let's get oh my goodness. Let's get rid of the cover, the structural duct, and the spare cobblestone. Capacitor. So some gold. And I should definitely have copper over here. Cool. So now I have a capacitor for this thing, and this will be... for right now, let's do alloys only, because that's kind of the only reason I have this over here, is because... or so that I can make some alloys. I think there's one more thing I would like to add. And I'd like to add it something like right here. Let's just do it pointing up. And that would be a machine I actually have right here. I think I have it right here. thought I had it right here. The atomic reconstructor. It's right at the top. I don't know why I missed it. But anyways, let's grab our one hardened flex duct left over. Put it right here. Put our atomic reconstructor. And you know what? Let's have it pointing. Let's have it pointing up. Can I rotate this? I can. There we go. Okay, so I need to change the mode because currently it's in deactivation mode. I need to change it with a redstone torch. I kind of think I have some right here. And let's change it to pulse mode. And what this machine does is it changes some items to other items. And let's see if I can't right click this. Yes. So like it'll turn redstone into redstone crystal or restonia crystals. It does a lot of different things, but it's pretty useful for the mod actual additions. I think I've used one a couple times off camera just to get like soul sand and stuff. Because like for example, I can either mine soul sand in the nether or I can use an atomic reconstructor on sand to make soul sand, which is pretty useful in a lot of cases. So let's actually get rid of this hole in the wall back here. And then I think we can call that good. Also, I need to make a button for it. And we can put that button right here. Hit the button, it pulses. So for example, if I do want some soul sand, I just take some sand. I kind of throw it on top here. Hit the button, soul sand. That's how that works. So it's a cool, little nifty machine. You know what? I think that's going to be a good wrapping up point. So in today's episode, I managed to almost complete my sorting system. Not completely completed, but almost complete my sorting system. And then I also added a bunch of machines to my workshop. If you liked this video, give it a like. And if you like automation in modded Minecraft, subscribe to my channel because that is kind of what I do. Signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.